We are heading to Georgia here in about 48 hours. So I'm gonna go on one final little ride just to keep the legs loose. And today we got a little treat. We are taking the all-new Specialized Turbo Levo SL. Specialized, you know, knew that we put together a team and said, hey, we've got this new product that I think will help you guys with your training. Would you like to try a few of them out? And I said, absolutely. So we've got one of them in so far. I'm looking forward to using it. A much lighter bike, underpowered compared to the regular Levo. This is not something you would race in like the GNCC eMTB series, but it's ideal for training. This is gonna be great for someone like me that's really working on trying to slim down and cut weight. So looking forward to this thing. Let's take her for a spin, shall we? A couple things that I'm pretty excited about that the SL comes with, that and this is the SL Expert, Carbon Expert. I have the Levo Carbon Expert. This has a few things that mine does not. Pretty pumped on the SRAM, the Eagle technology. In the back, comes with the Fox suspension, which I'm pretty excited about. Also, let's just go ahead and get this thing off. Super light, get that down, which is nice. Something I'm a huge fan of, the SRAM brake setup that this has. We have the adjustability here and that you don't get on the Levo that I have. Some small things, the stock grips are actually super nice. The stock grips that my Levo came with, my Levo was a 2019, this is a 2020, but the stock grips that my Levo came with had like the half waffle, which are okay, but I'm not a huge fan. So all in all, the way this thing comes stock is pretty trick. I put some race face pedals on it myself. Yeah, let's take it out for a spin. Right now I've got this in trail mode. So you got Eco, Trail, and Boost, just like the Levos and the Canevos. So the goal for today's ride is to keep the, you know, don't want to get the heart rate up too high, but just want to keep the legs loose. So probably gonna leave this thing in trail. I might even put it in boost just to play. Show you something I've been looking forward to trying it on. Kind of fast, not super steep. I think I've got a little too much PSI in my tires, but we'll still give this a go. I feel like the back end on this is shorter. I can manual it much easier. I might be completely wrong with that, but it's just kind of the feel of it to me. Honestly, it probably has something to do with how light it is. Always got to be courteous. We got some people walking. I'm not gonna be able to blast this as much as I want to. Still got a little bit of speed out of that. Dude, that's awesome. So I wasn't able to blast that nearly what I wanted. I don't want to be rude, people walking obviously, but it has the feel of riding it on my Specialized Enduro, which is a traditional mountain bike. And that's definitely from the light weight of the SL. So, I mean, already this thing rides, bike handling wise, much more like a stump jumper or an Enduro, but has that little bit of assist, like it's tamed down full-on Levo. Definitely more work, but again, it's what the point of it, right? We're using it as a training tool. There's definitely that assist, but even in turbo, I'm having to work to pull my big behind up that hill. Super cool bike, man. Off this tree. Much easier on this. I usually hop that on my Canevo, which I think weighs in close to 50 pounds. Just a bigger bike. So doing it on this is, as Sam Pilgrim would say, is a dream. Oh my God, the lightweight. That is so much fun. That is so much fun. A little up and over. Woo. All right, good little session, quick, short, little 30-minute session, tracking stuff on the Polar. I don't know if you can see that or not. 38 minutes, quick little 5 miles. Max heart rate was 160, average was 129. So for those that still don't think you can get a workout from an eMTB, on the Levo SL, on just the easy little spin, I still got my max heart rate up to 160. I was in zone 2 and 3. The biggest thing that I've noticed is how light it is, and how that affects my ride. So I can flick this around, like I said, like my Canevo or like a stump jumper. You can't necessarily do that with the regular Levos. They're a little bit heavier, I think in the 40s. This is mid to low 30s, depending on your setup. So, I mean, super fun. And then on the fitness aspect of it, I definitely have to work harder, which you might be saying, well, Luke, why don't you just get a regular mountain bike? I do have a regular mountain bike, but dude, I like e-bikes. But at the same time, I want to be able to train for my races, and this is a perfect tool for someone like me to be able to technically train and still be on an e-bike. I do ride my regular enduro, my regular bike, but it's a different type of riding. I don't ride as long. I can't do the same type of terrain. I want to be on an e-bike, but I want to be able to get that workout in at a different level than I'm going to on my Canevo or my Levo. The SL, that's what this is, this journey on this thing's for. So good times. We're gonna clean this thing up, pack it up, get home, get some food in me, and start packing for the Bulldog National in Georgia.